Today we are doing one of AP calculus topics. This topic is area under curve. This is application of integral, application of definite integral. Let me say, function fx is given. This is any type of function, maybe linear, quadratic, polynomial, maybe trigonometric, maybe exponential, logarithmic, it doesn't matter. For any type of function fx, then graph of function, let me say graph of function is a kind of curve like this, fx. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. And then two values will be given, x1 and x2. Let me say x1 is a, x2 is b. And then each of these is a line. Let me say this is a, this is b. And as you see, there's a part of, there's a section here which is bounded by graph of fx, bounded by x equal to line a, bounded by x equal to line b, and x-axis. We can write x-axis or y equal to 0 line. In this topic, in this lesson, we will find area of this section. Our area under curve. It is a formal. Formal is definite integration, right? Okay. Definite integration from a to b, integral of function fx dx. That's all. We find integral of function. Let me say it is capital letter of fx from a to b. Then we calculate fb and fa. It's okay? This was first case. For some different functions, for some different cases, we will change the formula. Let me say, we have one more function. This was first one. I will explain, now I'm explaining second one. Second one is, let's say we have second function, gx. fx is given, then I will write gx is given also for to a and b. Let me say gx is a straight line like this, gx. And here, bounded section is this shaded part, this one. This is bounded by graph of fx, graph of gx, line x equal to a, line x equal to b. In this case, what to do? In this case, area is integral from a to b, fx minus gx dx. There are here some specific cases here. Which one should we should subtract them. If two functions are given and graph of functions are not given, how to decide that which one is fx, which one is gx? How to subtract functions from each other? I will explain it with an example. It's equal to again integration of these functions and for values of a and b. Let's do some examples about them. Example number 1. For example, fx equal to x squared, quadratic function. Graph is parabola, as you know. This is graph of function parabola x squared, y-axis, x-axis. Two values of a and b are given. Let me say it's a equal to 1, b equal to 3. This is 1, a equal to 1. This is 2, 3, b equal to 3. And this section and x-axis, which is y equal to 0. And shaded part is this one. We should find area of this section. This section is bounded by graph fx x squared, line a equal to 1, line b equal to 3, and y equal to 0. So area of this part is equal to from 1 to 3 x squared dx. As you know, integration of x squared is x cubed over 3 from 1 to 3, and then 3 cubed, 27 over 3, 9, minus 1 over 3, 3, 26. Any question? Is it okay? Good job. What about this example? I'm doing example number 2. In example number 2, two functions will be given to you. Fx equal to, let's say, 2x plus 1, gx function is equal to, let me say, root x. We know that these two functions will be, a section area will be bounded by these two functions graphs, and we need two more straight lines, boundary lines. Let me say x equal to 0 and x equal to x1, x2. x2 equal to, let me say, 4. And these two values are a and b, values of a and b. Okay, and graph of functions are not given. In this case, how to decide that? We should subtract which one, fx minus gx or gx minus fx. For this case, actually we don't need graph. We can just put one number between 0 and 4 in place of function. Let's say x equal to 1, let's check it. f1 equal to 3, g1 equal to just 1. Value of f1, as you know, as you see, greater than g1, so graph of this function is upside function, downside is gx. So we will subtract fx and gx. So area will be integration from 0 to 4, 2x plus 1 minus root x dx. The root of x, let's write it as x power 1 over 2. Integration of 2x is x squared. Integration of 1 is x. Integration of this one is minus 3 over 2x power 3 over 2. Am I right? And from 0 to 4. We will calculate it at 4, not 0. 0 is just 0. At 4 is equal to 16 plus 4 minus 2 over 3 root 4 cube, which is 8. 16 plus 4, 20 minus 16 over 3. Finally, 3, 60 minus 16, which is 44. This is area of section which is bounded by this graphs. Any question? It's okay. Let's do one more example. So, example number 3. In this example, boundary lines are not given. Just two functions are given, and it's asked to find area of bounded section by graphs. Example, fx equal to x plus 3 straight line, and gx equal to just x squared parabola. Here, bounded lines are not given, and we know that graphs of these functions intersect. Let's sketch the graph. Parabola is x squared as this, x plus 3 is a straight line as this, right? These two graphs intersect at points, so bounded section is this one. In this case, upside function is fx, downside is gx, and just we need to find value of a and b by this equation, x plus 3 x squared. If we need to find a and b, we make equalize the functions, then we find a and b. X squared plus x minus x minus 3 equal to 0, we solve it. X1 is minus 1.3, x2 is 2.3. For these values, minus 1.3 and 2.3, let's calculate area. Area of section, bounded section, is equal to from 1 minus 1.3 to 2.3. Graph of straight line x plus 3 minus x squared dx. Let's solve integral. X integral x squared over 2. X integral of 3 plus 3x. Integral of minus x squared minus x cubed over 3 from minus 1.3 to 2.3. And dear students, solution of all this is equal to 7.8. Next example. Example number 4. In this example, I will select this example from our PDF bar notes. AP bonus book. X cube minus 5x squared plus 6x. X cube minus 5x squared plus 6x. 5x squared plus 6x. Graph of function is also given. Just it's given as this. And boundary area is this one. These values are not given. We know that this is 0, but these roots are not given for us. So what to do? We should make the function equal to 0. We should find zeros of functions. Zeros of functions will be boundaries for integral. X cubed minus 5x squared plus 6x equal to 0. Factorize x squared minus 5x plus 6. First 0, 0, second 0, 2, third one is 3. Am I right? 0 to 3, yes. Then for this area 1, let's say this section is area 1, this section is area 2. For area 1, we calculate this integral from 0 to 2 function x cubed minus 5x squared plus 6x dx. For area 2, we calculate integral from 2 to 3. Again same function x cubed minus 5x squared plus 6x dx. And don't forget that if graph of function, which is section, bounded section, is under x-axis, for that integral you should use absolute value because it will give you a negative number. You should select it as positive. You should take it as positive number, right? So we use absolute value. That's it. Total area of section part is area 1 plus area 2. Just you need to calculate integrals and you need to add them. That's it about this topic. We discussed 4 examples about our area under curve. This was application of integral. See you at next AP lesson. Burada saklıyor.
Orada düşmürsen biraz arkadan kalır. Burada bir şey. Sen.
Gül kimi saat düşün var elinde. V, D, U.